Blake Masters, who is running for Senate in Arizona against Mark Kelly, had an interesting little moment regarding his abortion stance. So this is another kind of highlighting moment of how much abortion rights are going to play a role in this upcoming midterm, and it's going to play in the Democrats' favor. Now, thinking about elections, was it worth it to revoke a bunch of women's rights for political gain? No. But because it did happen, now analyzing the political landscape following that has been an interesting task. And that is definitely borne out that Democrats are way more likely to win in the midterms, and hold the House, Senate, or both. Most likely the Senate. We'll see about the House because of the issue of abortion. And that is very exciting to see, at least the political side of it, for sure. So with that being said, Blake Masters, who is a Republican running against Mark Kelly, again for Senate in Arizona, is not doing amazing against Mark Kelly, especially considering in this political time and this kind of compared to history time, which is leading up to a midterm, the president is of one party, you're running against somebody who's in that party, and that president isn't particularly popular, and you're in a state that has the ability to go red occasionally. You would think this Senate candidate would be doing pretty well, would be able to defeat Mark Kelly, but right now he's trailing in the polls, and one of the reasons that is expected to be for is because of, or speculated to be for, is because of Blake Masters' stance on abortion, which is very, radical and very pro-life or anti-choice. So he recognizes that, and he removed particularly stark language from his website to make himself seem a little softer on the issue of abortion, which is really funny. So we'll take a look at this. Arizona Republican Senate candidate Blake Masters softened his tone and scrubbed his website's policy page of tough abortion restrictions Thursday as his party reels from the Supreme Court's decision overturning Roe v. Wade. In an ad posted to Twitter on Thursday, Masters sought to portray his opponent, Democratic Senator Mark Kelly, as an extremist or as the extremist on the issue while describing his own views as common sense. We'll skip over the quote there. Just after it released the ad, Masters' campaign published an overhaul of his website and softened his rhetoric, rewriting or erasing 5 of his 6 positions. NBC News took screenshots of the website before and after it changed. Masters' website appeared to have been refreshed after NBC News reached out for clarification about his abortion stances. So one of the lines was, quote, "I am 100% pro-life," which is what was on his website. That language is now gone. Another notable deletion, a line that detailed his support for, quote, "a federal personhood law, ideally a constitutional amendment that recognizes the unborn babies are human beings, that unborn babies are human beings that may not be killed." So that has been removed as well. So it goes on, but pretty much he softened his rhetoric on that issue, is not making himself out to be any longer the hardcore pro-life guy, which is so fascinating. I mean, Republicans recognize, and this is when you see principle schminchable. This is when you see they really don't care. They care about the politics. So when it's very beneficial to be hardcore pro-life, they'll do it. When it's not, they'll back off of it. And obviously this is not him swinging over to being super pro-choice, but it is a branding difference, which that's politics, I understand, but it does highlight that even Republicans recognize how damaging this issue is to them. We've seen in Kansas, a red state, massive turnout to protect abortion rights in that state when there was a direct ballot initiative. And across the country, races where this issue is the front of mind, where it's being debated among the different candidates, it's hugely helping the Democratic side. And so again, you absolutely hate and regret that this is happening right now. You hate the moment that we're in, but you recognize that it is going to get the better party into power, despite obviously all the issues that even the Democratic Party has, and how they have not acted properly to protect abortion rights. But hopefully with the kind of reinvigoration of the movement to do so, we could pressure the Democratic Party to actually do something on that issue very material and very impactfully. So Blake Masters backing off the issue of abortion a little bit, trying to, not make such a stark contrast on that issue between him and his opponent, Mark Kelly.